Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what is coming through for the collective message today, please. What do we need to hear about this person and this connection? And we have the 5 of Cups. Let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear about this person and this connection? And we have the Magician. We're going to put one more card down and then we're going to start talking about the message that the universe is sharing with you guys today. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and this connection, please? And we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, guys, with this 5 of Cups leading the way today for this reading, I really feel that that is telling us so much. I feel that your person is in this space where they are feeling a lot of regret. They're feeling a lot of remorse. They are feeling a lot of guilt for all of the things that they have done in this connection that hurt you. They are feeling the heavy weight of it at the moment with this 5 of Cups leading the way because they are taking ownership of it. And that's what that Magician tells us. And you know what? They need to take ownership of this. What I'm hearing is that your person knows that you were so good to them. You did so much for them. You loved them. You inspired them. You encouraged them. You lifted them up. You were kind. You were compassionate. You were caring. You were nurturing and supportive of this person. And they hurt you. And they are taking all of this within themselves. And they are feeling this heavy weight of guilt, regret, and remorse at the moment with the 5 of Cups showing up. This is about sorrow and sadness as well. Your person missing you, but also having to acknowledge that it is because of their words, actions, and behaviors that they are without you at the moment because they desire you. That is what this Magician is about. They are attracted to you and they want you and they want to be able to come back in your direction. They hope that you are going to accept their apology, but they know that they're going to have to do better moving forward. But this Magician tells us your person's going to be able to manifest those things within them to do right by you moving forward, doing the right thing, saying the right thing, being the right partner, because your person is also going through a period of transition with this 6 of Swords showing up. I love the 6 of Swords in this deck. This is the Marchetti Tarot, by the way. But I love this Viking swan or dragon boat that she is in right here. The 6 of Swords is about leaving all of the troubles in the past. It is about going forward to a lighter, brighter place and a lighter, brighter future. Your person wanting peace, tranquility, and balance in their life. And not just only in their life, but also in this connection between the two of you. The 6 of Swords is also a card of communication, telling us that your person is going to reach out to you using technology. The 6 of Swords is a card of technology. So your person will reach out via text, via phone, email, direct message, something using some sort of technology. Your person is going to initiate communication with you because it is time to get these lines of communication open between the two of you. And that's what this 6 of Swords is also about. But your person going through the growth at the moment, through this place of transition, being able to heal the things that have held them back, being able to manifest within themselves the healing that they need to address their problems, to address their issues. For all of the things that hurt you, your person is addressing these things now. Old baggage, old emotional wounds, their fears, their insecurities, their lack of self-confidence, their lack of self-esteem, really wishing that they had done things differently in the past, and that as well is that 5 of Cups. But I do feel that your person is feeling the heavy weight of shame. They're ashamed of themselves because they know that they should have treated you with respect. They know that they should have treated you with love, with honor, and dignity. And your person, at the moment, though, they are owning all of the things that they've done wrong in this connection with you because they know that you did nothing to deserve it. And they can see and understand now that they brought all of this upon themselves for their own sadness, for their sorrow, for their misery, for their loneliness, for them missing you, for being without you. And this Five of Cups is about your person being in the space where they don't like how it feels to not have you in their life. And they are feeling this heavy sense of remorse and guilt as well for hurting you. So it's kind of like a double whammy for them, having to deal with their own heartache and heartbreak, but also having to feel the guilt, the despair, the regret, the remorse, and all of that stuff, the shame, the embarrassment for how they hurt you and how they brought so much damage into this relationship. It is a double whammy that your person is feeling at the moment. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear about this person and this connection? The Four of Cups. Well, the Four of Cups tells us your person sees where they missed so many opportunities to spend time with you. And again, feeling the regret, the remorse, and the guilt for all of that with this Four of Cups showing up. It tells us that they are also missing you with this Four of Cups being here. Their life is boring without you. They don't feel complete without you. They can definitely feel that something is missing in their life, and that something is not something but someone, and that someone is you. Your person realizing they should have made you and this relationship much more of a priority than what they did, knowing that if they have this opportunity to come back and express this apology to you to see if you're willing to start over again with them, they will make you and this relationship more of a priority. They'll also treat you with more respect. They will treat you with the love that you deserve, and they will show you that they are willing to be the partner who has changed and evolved and transitioned and transformed, as that Six of Swords tells us, who can be more emotionally invested in this relationship, or all the way emotionally invested in this relationship, actually, because missing you, I feel, is at the moment perhaps driving your person a little bit crazy. They're having a hard time with it, is what I'm hearing. But this is an interesting reading today, guys. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? This is the Seven of Cups. Well, with this Seven of Cups showing up, it tells us your person can see where they made bad choices. They see where they made the wrong decisions. They see where their thought processes were clouded judgment, clouded decision-making, wanting to do better moving forward. And this is the energy that your person is going to present to you as they come back in your direction, that they are going to make better choices and decisions moving forward with you. But the Seven of Cups is also a card that tells us your person is fantasizing about you and about this relationship, and they could definitely be fantasizing about you in a passionate way as well, because this Magician card tells us about the strength of this connection, about how it is an emotional connection, a spiritual connection, a mental connection, definitely a passionate connection as well. Your person reliving a lot of passionate moments with you, fantasizing with this Seven of Cups showing up. But as well, I feel it also tells us that your person is kind of like imagining how they're going to represent themselves to you, how they're going to apologize to you, and kind of like replaying a lot of the different scenarios in their mind about how that could play out once they start talking to you. Are you going to speak to them? Are you going to respond to them? Are you going to ignore them? And I feel they are spending a lot of time with imagination about that right now. Instead of actually taking action and doing something, they're thinking about it. And some of those imaginings are not the most positive outcomes that your person is spinning in their mind at the moment, because they know that they hurt you. And they wonder if you are going to give them an opportunity to make amends and set things right for the two of you, because they are feeling this heavy regret. They are embarrassed and they are ashamed. And so they are replaying a lot of these scenarios in their head, and some of the outcomes of these scenarios that your person is thinking through are not the most positive outcomes for them, because they don't know if you're willing to talk to them, because your person acknowledges that For some of you, they know that they hurt you so much that they don't know if you are willing to hear them out or willing to give them a chance, or if you have them blocked, or if you will answer, or if you will respond to a text, because they may not truly know. They are hoping that you're going to give them a chance to explain themselves. They are hoping that you are going to give them an opportunity to apologize for all of this as well. But they don't truly know. But that's not going to stop them from trying, because I do feel this person knows that they need to present an apology to you in a very authentic and meaningful way. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know? The Page of Wands. Well, the Page of Wands tells us your person is definitely turned on by you. There is a lot of passion here between you, and we already mentioned that with that Seven of Cups, your person reliving a lot of that stuff. But also with the Page of Wands, it tells us your person sees you as someone who's very fun. You're a lot of fun to be around. You like adventure. You're very free-spirited. You're very spontaneous. You bring them so much laughter and so much love, and they are missing all of these things about you at the moment as well. They perhaps know that you like to travel, and they want to travel with you and perhaps go to some different places if you traveled with this person in the past. And if you haven't traveled with this person in the past, they want to travel with you moving forward, because that's what this Six of Swords is also about. Travel on the water, around the water, by the water, across the water, with the Six of Swords showing up. Perhaps going somewhere where the two of you can be by the ocean or by a lake. Or perhaps going somewhere where you are in the woods, perhaps going camping, perhaps going to the mountains, perhaps going skiing or snowboarding, or whatever other kind of activities you like to do, because with this Page of Wands being here, it tells us your person sees you as someone who's adventurous, that you like to have new experiences and do new things, and this is something that they are very attracted about with you. But also the Page of Wands is about communication, because pages deliver messages. Again, telling us that your person is going to reach out and communicate with you. The Page of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But you do not have to be a fire sign for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. This is a collective reading. It is for everyone. And it is more important that we consider how this card relates to the rest of the message the universe is presenting to the collective. And what it's saying right now is your person wants to have and create more memories with you. They want to travel with you. They want new adventures. They want new experiences. They want passion with you as well. But I feel right now they want to talk to you and they want to explain themselves to you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and this connection? The Queen of Coins. Well, with the Queen of Coins showing up, it tells us your person sees you as someone who is very nurturing, very loving, very grounding, very pragmatic. You're very logical. You also help them when they are going through problems. And they miss that about you at the moment, because you were always there to give them wise advice, wise counsel. You were always there just to listen to them when they were going on about their problems, if they were having problems with their work, with their job, or with people at work, if they were having problems around the house with different things breaking or falling apart, if they needed advice about the garden, or what to do with the yard, or what to plant for the garden, or what to do for the landscaping. If they needed advice about their money, or something happened to their finances, you were perhaps always able to help them figure all of these things out. Perhaps they were having problems with their family, and they would talk to you about problems they were having with their family, with their parents, with their siblings, with friends as well. You were always there to be a great listener for this person. Sometimes they wanted advice from you. Sometimes they just wanted you to hear them out and listen to them and validate them for what they were going through. And they are definitely missing this at the moment, because you were very grounding for your person and so attracted to you with this combination of the Page of Wands and the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Coins is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But with this Queen of Coins being here, it also tells us that your person envisions what? a future with you would look like, imagining how that life would be, especially when we combine that with this Seven of Cups, which is about your person envisioning this life with you as well. Where would you live? What would the house look like? Would you have a yard? Would you have a townhome? Would you be in a condo? Would you have an apartment? Would you have a tent? Would you have a tiny house? Would you have a big house? Your person is thinking all of these things through with this Queen of Coins being here, spending a lot of time thinking and overthinking as well. But with this Queen of Coins being here, it tells us they see you as the ideal partner for them. And they would like to have a future with you, with this Queen of Coins being here as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Eight of Coins. Well, someone has learned a lesson. And I feel that this is about your person learning the lessons that they have needed to learn. The Eight of Coins is the card of the student. And it tells us that your person has perhaps tried to avoid having these life lessons and experiences that they've needed for their personal growth, for their transformation, for their spiritual awakening. And they can try to avoid having these lessons for a period of time, but then ultimately their time to hesitate, their time to avoid and procrastinate is going to be up, because they're going to have these life lessons one way or another. And they are having them with this Eight of Coins showing up. The Eight of Coins is the card of the student. Your person needing to learn, grow, change, and evolve. And this is what they've been doing during the time you've been away from each other. And that is supported by that Six of Swords, which is about transition and transformation happening for your person. The Eight of Coins is also about your person improving themselves. How have they needed to improve? Probably in many ways. They need to be more loving. They need to be more balanced. They need to be emotionally mature. They need to be responsible and accountable to you and to this relationship, but also to themselves. Also, the Eight of Pentacles is about long-lasting love. Your person wanting this long-lasting love with you, wondering if they're going to be able to get it back, wondering if you're going to take them back, wondering if you're going to hear them out. And this is part of these life lessons that your person is having. Because when you hurt someone, the way that your person is able to see that they hurt you, because they know that you were so very good to them, and that is part of that Queen of Coins energy. And your person knows that they hurt you. They wonder if you are willing to give them an opportunity to set it right, to get it straight, to make it work. But the Eight of Pentacles is also a card of stability, wanting a stronger foundation for this relationship moving forward, because as your person returns, they have improved, they have changed, and they have grown up, and they will be a lot more stable, which will give this relationship greater stability to move forward as well to this place that your person desires with this Queen of Coins, which is about long-term partnership. But let's see what else. Let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Sun. Here comes the Sun. Do, 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 do. The Sun is such a powerful card, guys. And it's such an interesting juxtaposition to that Five of Cups. Five of Cups is actually the worst card in the deck, believe it or not. It's not the Ten of Swords. It is the Five of Cups. Because that is about sorrow, sadness, longing, missing, tears, crying, really having to go through a difficult emotional time. And I feel that that has been such a powerful teacher for your person with this Eight of Coins being here. But the Sun is all about happiness, prosperity, tranquility, joy, abundance, being restored to our lives after the periods of difficulties that we've been through. After the trials and tribulations of our lives, the Sun comes out and shines on us again. And that is something that we can depend on, because the Sun rises and sets every day. And that is something that we trust. That is something that we know. But also with the Sun card showing up, it tells us your person wants to return to the light of this love with you. They are longing for you. They are missing you. They want this opportunity to start fresh and start over with you if you are willing to hear them out. And the sun brings peace. It brings balance and harmony and healing to all of those pieces within us that need healing. And that is not just for your person, but also for all of you guys watching the reading as well. The sun comes out and heals. It brings positivity. It brings warmth. It brings sunshine. It brings renewal, and it brings hope back into our lives. And I feel that your person is hoping that you are going to allow them back into your life, because they do want to apologize and they want to make things right between you, because I do feel they are so very sorry for hurting you in the ways that they did. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know? Well, that was trying to fall out, so we are going with this. And that is the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is all about getting this moving here between the two of you. Things have perhaps been stuck or at a stalemate for quite some time between you and your person. The Eight of Wands is about getting things unstuck. It is about coming out of stagnation. It is about getting it moving and grooving here with this Eight of Wands presenting itself. Sudden and swift change is coming. Things are going to start speeding up between you and your person as they make their way towards you. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of communication, and your person initiating this communication with you to open these lines of contact so you can start sending messages back and forth, sharing with each other, sharing photos, sharing videos, music, playlists, whatever you guys like to ping pong back and forth to each other. That is what this Eight of Wands is all about. But your person knows that it's their responsibility to initiate this communication. They know that it's their responsibility to fix this disconnect between the two of you. They know that they're the one that has to make amends. Now, coming from the bottom, we do have the King of Wands. I love this King of Wands card because it looks like Sean Connery. To me, it does anyway. Doesn't it look like Sean Connery? It does. King of Wands is all about your person getting their act together and standing up and doing something. The King of Wands is a fire sign, so that is very much like this Page of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. The difference with the King of Wands, though, they are all about fire, and fire moves, and it moves very quickly, especially since it came right after that Eight of Wands, which is about quick movement as well. Your person getting up and getting moving here to get things moving between the two of you, moving and grooving to the place where you guys can start having conversations, where you can travel, where you can start spending time together, where you can start talking about planning a future together as well, with this King of Wands energy showing up. The King of Wands does not sit idly by and let their life just pass them by. The King of Wands gets up and does something about it, and this is going to be the energy of your person coming back towards you. Now, we do have this next card here, and I'm going to cover it, although you can't really see anything, but I don't want to upset the YouTube people. The next card is the Ten of Swords, guys. Ten of Swords. Your person is definitely going through a rough and tumble time with this Ten of Swords showing up, because they are feeling, what I'm hearing is they're feeling sorry for themselves, because they are having to take responsibility for all of the things that hurt you. And it's making them feel sorry for themselves as well, because not only are they having to take on all of this guilt, the heaviness of all of this sword energy smashing into them, really feeling the regret, the remorse, the guilt, the shame, the embarrassment, the humiliation for how they hurt you. They're also having to feel their own sadness, sorrow, and heartache and heartbreak along the way with this Ten of Swords showing up. Also, a lot of overthinking, a lot of what-ifing. What if they don't take me back is part of what's happening here with your person as well. But it is part of the process for your person to grow, change, and evolve, and have these experiences that are giving them the life lessons that they need so that they can get their act together, so that they can grow up, so that they can show back up in your life and be a powerful partner, the kind of partner that you deserve, the kind of partner that you need. But as well, with this Ten of Swords, your person knows that they abandoned you in this connection. They know that they betrayed you as well by running, by ghosting, or perhaps some other kind of actions and behaviors along the way. Feeling the heaviness of all of that, feeling the anxiety of all of it within themselves because they're not happy with themselves. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. They're disgusted with themselves. I feel for some of you out there as well. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. The reason this card has a aqua blue post-it on it is because this man is, well, as you can tell, possibly not really wearing any clothes other than just those 10 swords that are hanging above his head. So we can't show images that YouTube doesn't like, and so rather than upset YouTube, I will quickly cover the cards with a post-it. I don't like to put them on in advance because it messes up the way the cards shuffle, and as you can tell, I like to shuffle the cards on the table where you guys can see it so we can see what comes out naturally from the universe in the message every day that is being presented to you guys. So that's why the post-its are on there. We also have the Six of Cups. Now, this is your person taking a lot of trips down memory lane, spending a lot of time thinking about you, wondering how you're doing, wondering if you still care about them, wondering if you still love them. They are thinking about all of your adventures, wanting more adventures with you, thinking about your travels, if you traveled with this person, thinking about your romantic times, your passionate moments as well, with this Six of Cups showing up, but also using this time to look back to the past when you were spending time together and seeing that they really made a mess. And they can see all of the things that they should have done differently, that they could have done differently, but they didn't because they were all in their head and all in their fear and not listening to their heart or following their heart, but just being in this space of where they weren't in their heart space. And they want to make amends for doing all of this. And this is what their plan is as they come back in your direction, because the Six of Cups is about reconciliation. Your person wanting to have this opportunity for this fresh start with you. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Goodness, guys. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords in one reading. I don't know if that's ever happened before. Maybe it has. I don't remember, because I think sometimes all of these readings just kind of blend together. But the Nine of Swords tells us, I was just looking for a place to put those cards. The Nine of Swords tells us your person is overthinking. They are stressing. They are dwelling. They are obsessing. They are what-ifing. They are tossing and turning, and they are not generally at peace or comfortable in their life at the moment, because they know that they brought so much conflict, so much damage, and so much confusion into your life that really didn't need to be here. That's not something that you asked for, right? You didn't ask for all of this chaos. You just wanted to show this person that you love them and that you cared about them. And they made a mess of things, and I feel that that is probably true for many of you out there watching this reading. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Modify. This card comes with number 20. We have a lot of cherubs on here, a lot of angels. Also, we have a lot of different kind of birds. I can't quite make out what they all are. That looks like a hawk. This looks like a swan. And we have a Pegasus here with this fairy riding on the back of the Pegasus. This card comes with number 20. If anyone resonates with 20 or 2, 2 is about union, obviously. This could be on the 20th of the month. It could be the second month, which is now, which is February. Also, we have this kind of like this light rainbow cloud here on the side, which is a symbol of hope and remaining optimistic, very much supporting the Sun card, because the Sun is a card of hope and optimism, asking us to remain optimistic and hopeful that our person is going to be able to work through their issues to make their way back to us. But when this Modify card shows up, what it really means is, interestingly enough, especially because we have the 9 and 10 of Swords here today, it's about releasing your fears and learning to affirm the good in every situation. Now, I know for many of you watching the reading, you may be fearful that your person is not going to return. And if you are holding on to this fear yourselves, Your person is going to feel that coming at them from you because you do share this empathy and telepathy with your person. Try to instead rewrite or rewire what is happening in your brain with positive emotions, positive thoughts, positive energy, because that is really more about inspiration. We also have to consider that negative emotions can negatively influence or negatively affect our physical well-being as well. So they can lower your energy and kind of like put you in a state where you're not able to sleep. And I feel that this is also something that is happening with your person. So this is actually encouraging you guys. This modify card is encouraging you to try to flip that story in your head about your fears with this person, fearing that they may never return. Try to rewrite that a little bit by saying, I am giving them space to figure themselves out so that they can return. This is also about them having to release their fears as well, which makes sense with the cards that we have on the table for the reading today, because that's how it started with that 5 of Cups. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Details. Well, details, double details. I feel this is telling us your person is really seeing things on a much deeper level than they ever have. Because if we turn this over, we can see clarity by that magnifying glass. Your person sees things now with much greater clarity. This card also, I don't know what that thing is, but there's a lot of books in this card. There is a compass in this card, if anyone resonates with these things. Also, number 43. If anyone resonates with 43, that could be 4, it could be 3, it could be April 3rd, it could be March 4th, it could be 43 is an age, perhaps the age you met, perhaps the age that you or your person are now. But your person is able to see things now much clearer than they have in the past, because they have gone through this awakening that comes with that 6 of Swords, and they are seeing and understanding themselves and their words and actions and behaviors, being able to see how they hurt you, how they failed you, how they let you down, knowing that it was because of things that they needed to work on, that they needed to release, that they hadn't yet worked through or released, but they are doing that now. Cleaning house. This card comes with number 37. This card is just always so interesting to me because it's about, well, I feel it's about your person. First of all, cleaning up their act, getting their act together, which is something that I feel they've probably needed to do for quite some time. And right now you have been this tremendous catalyst for change for this person to encourage them to make that happen. But I feel as well, this is about getting rid of clutter. It's about getting rid of the clutter in your own life, in your own home, perhaps. It is about cleaning your own house, getting rid of things that no longer serve you. And that does not necessarily need to be about your home environment. It can be about things that are in your life as well. Like perhaps there's some habits you need to get rid of. Perhaps there's some other stuff that you've been carrying around with you guys watching the reading, that you need to get rid of as well. And your person is definitely doing this with this cleaning house card. This card comes with number 37, as I already mentioned. It could be March 7th. It could be July 3rd. 3 plus 7 does equal 10, which resolves to 1, which is all about starting over. The number 1 is about a new beginning, hitting that reset button and having a clean slate to start over with one another, because that is what I feel this person wants with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Things were going so great, but then I screwed up. Well, yes, at least they're owning it. They're being responsible and accountable. And that is part of that 5 of Cups, though. Having to feel all of the things that they did wrong, having to own all of the things that they did that hurt you, that hurt this relationship, that hurt themselves in the process. But with the cards that we have on the table for the reading today, guys, I feel this person is learning a major life lesson that they have perhaps needed for quite some time. I made so many mistakes. Well, yes, that can also be that 7 of Cups. your person acknowledging all of the mistakes that they have made along the way in this relationship, but in other areas of their lives as well. Because if your person has been carrying around a lot of damage from old emotional wounds or from childhood or for any other thing that they've been carrying this damage around them with, it is also going to negatively affect other areas of their life also. But you guys know how that works. And that is perhaps some of the things that they were talking to you about when you were spending time together before. I hate myself for hurting you. I'm filled with regret. Well, yes. And I feel that hate themselves. Well, that's just such a horrible thing to say, right? But I feel that they're very disappointed with themselves. I feel that they are disgusted with themselves. I feel they are ashamed. And they are filled with so much regret. And that is how the reading started, actually, with that 5 of Cups. Your person being filled with all of this regret and this remorse for hurting you. I feel like a stupid fool. I'm actually surprised the Fool card didn't come up today, actually. Now, we are not calling your person a stupid fool with this card, but they are saying that they feel like a fool, okay? And they do feel foolish. I'm surprised the Fool didn't come up, but your person wishing they had done things differently, but they know they can't wish any of this away. All they can do is make changes moving forward. And that is going to be part of their plan as they make their way back towards you for this opportunity to start fresh, to start over, to explain themselves and make sure that they are not going to create or make any of these same kind of mistakes moving forward with you. Hurting. You know, I feel that this can be both you guys watching the reading and your person. Crying, depressed, pain, sorrow. That is that 5 of Cups. That is all of this. Crying, depressed, pain, and sorrow. And you guys, I send you all a big hug. I send you all love and light because I know that you're all struggling with all of this. And I wish that it would just all change today or tomorrow for all of you, but you're all in a different space in this journey with your person. And they are working through their issues as quickly as they can so that they can make their way back to you because they want to come back in your direction and they want to have this opportunity to start over with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Childish, immature, argumentative, and playing the victim. You know, sometimes people can hold on to these childish ways so that they can hold on to that victim mentality. Your person knows that they were childish in the past. They know they acted immaturely. They know that they did not have the emotional maturity that they needed to be your partner. And this is what they have been working on during the time you've been away from each other. They are growing up and, you know, they need to grow up, right? This has been part of this transformation for your person to be able to grow up, to be able to become the person who can be at that same space as you to have an adult relationship, because that truly is the only way that it can work for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through, please. Guilt, apology, remorseful, and ashamed. Well, I do feel that your person is very remorseful. We have said that word several times throughout this reading, actually. And I do feel that they are ashamed of themselves. And I do feel that they are wanting to apologize and wanting to express themselves to you and being able to have a better understanding of themselves. I feel they have gained that during the time that you have been away from each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know about this person? What is coming through, please? It says cold, control, silent, observing, hiding feelings, secretive, blocking, emotions, and mask. Wow. Does any of that sound like your person, you guys watching the reading? Is this how they were in the past? I'm going to read that list again because I find this very fascinating. Silent, observing, hiding feelings, secretive, blocking emotions, and mask. Well, these are the things that your person is working on. And that is about releasing the control over their emotions, releasing their control over what has been happening between the two of you or what was happening between the two of you in the past, and just being real and authentic with you. This is about your person no longer being in that space where they're not emotionally detached, but being expressive of their love and their feelings and their emotions for you, because they don't want to be cold with you anymore. They want to be warm with you. They want to experience that sun, the warmth of your love, but also they don't want to control their emotions anymore, because they can see where controlling what they were feeling by running and ghosting and everything else has led them to this place where they are unhappy, where they have a lot of regret, remorse, and guilt. They don't want to feel any of this anymore as the two of you make your way back to one another. Union. Soulmate energy. This is decisions, a proposal, integration of yin and yang energies. And this is about your person wanting to come back in your direction to not only reconcile with you, but create this union with you. Your person has had a massive wake-up call here. They see and understand that by not having you in their life, it is something that makes them very unhappy. It makes them very miserable, actually, is what I'm hearing coming in from your person. And they know that they have hurt you. They know that they have done a lot of damage here. And they see where you were so good to them, where you were so loving, caring, nurturing, supportive, and kind to them, where you were so generous with your affection, with your love and your support. And they want the opportunity to return this to you. And they know that they owe you this, but they want to as well, because that is their desire. That is what they want. And that is what they hope for in regard to this connection with you, because your person has been envisioning this life with you during the time you've been apart. They are hoping you're going to give them a chance to explain themselves, and they're hoping you're going to give them a chance to apologize, to make amends, and set things right between the two of you. Because when it comes down to it, your person knows the two of you belong together, and they feel very foolish for how they hurt you, and they don't ever want to hurt you again. And they are hoping for this chance to start over with you, because they have grown up and changed so much during this time you've been apart. And they want to be able to share the rest of their journey with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.